for sure. Hope y'all had a great day. And kind of, un, uh, to be honest, hope that it was a, you know, I hope it was a good day. But in a way, I kind of hope you had that you come to the channel looking to make your. That's what I should say, making your night better. You know, um, ready to alleviate some of that stuff that you had going through your mind today. Things that, let me make sure my sound is yeah. Make sure that you're that you compartmentalize everything that you went through today, probably over the weekend. Um, if you my one of my a couple of my regular fathers, my 12, remember, um, what we're going through, what we've been traveling our journey, and so we appreciate the process, right? So we're working towards continuing the process and continue elevating ourselves, right? All right. Today what I was seeing, something like my incense, you'll see my incense going. Today, what I was thinking we do is we go over. This is meditation session 4. Once again, I want to welcome y'all. I'm going a little too fast, 9:05, so I'll give more time, 5 minutes, 2 more minutes for people to come in. Um, we'll go over meditation. We'll do today, uh, and it's just a vibration of your inner, and I'll show you. Hey Janice, hey Bobby, hey Tommy. Y'all give me time. I mean, I'm gonna get this live down. I'm starting to understand it, stuff like this. So, if during of course, I won't be shouting out names during the meditation. We meditate, but if I forget to give y'all names and all stuff, man, please know that I got y'all. I got y'all in heart, man. Real talk. So, all right. So, okay, we're at 5 minutes. All right. So we're gonna do the Om tonight, and in that, um, uh, the Om is considered a sacred sound, considered by many ancient philosophical texts to be the sound of the universe, encompassing all the sounds within. And Sanskrit, Om is called Pravanava, which means to hum, and is considered an unlimited or external sound. And you see what that is, external sound. All right, so while you inhale, while you inhale, um, while you inhale and exhale, chant Om. So as you will catch and say, we, let me get myself straight because I'm kind of going ahead of myself. Okay. They say while you exhale or inhale, it's when you exhale. Okay. You inhale, well, inhale, 1, 2, 3. And be on the rhythm, all right? It'll be on the rhythm of your breath, all right? So you exhale, when you inhale, just rhythm it. Don't be taking big breath because you're gonna as you're doing this, you're meditating. You're doing with this in your meditation, and so just to give it a brief understanding, you so it'll be a rhythm with our breath. All right. So we should be in rhythm together. All right, as we go. If you need to keep your eyes open just to see if you're staying on rhythm, that's fine. All right. We'll do that for about a minute or two. All right. And then once we've caught ourselves into the vibration, then we will settle into going into the realm of the meditation. All right. What I want you to concentrate on is your breathing. Shallow your breathing with it. You hear your heartbeat. All right. If you don't hear your heartbeat, then how you can gain that. You catch your breath. You hold your breath. All right. But you don't want to tense up. You don't want to be catching your breath and doing all that. You don't want to do that. It should just be watch this. You couldn't even see me. All right. So I just stopped breathing. That's all I did. But I did it naturally. All right. So don't fight it. Don't. And if you do, that's okay. It's just you just getting your spirit and everything's trying to get used to uh, taking control of your body because your outer being has been so used to being in control of it. So what you're trying to do is give control to the spirit, all right, and your inner, and when by doing that, your soul, and by doing that, you're trying to relax your body as much as you can and deaden it, basically take yourself to sleep. But it's in what I told you last week, it's in a gray area. Here, sleep, all right, total sleep, and here where you want to operate, all right. So you can do things, manifest, manipulate, you know, whatever you want to, clear your head, compartmentalize. What I like my class to do at this point in time, when we want to activate, compartmentalize. You got a lot of things going on, all right. We'll talk about it after we do 15 minutes of our meditation, all right. But we'll start this right at 9:15 because I already have I have some home music that we can use to satisfy what we need. I think. I hope. Yeah, I do. If not, we'll just go off our bed, which would be cool too. Oh, my bells. We'll go off the bells. Rock the bells. All right. So, all right. So, in 10, got 5 minutes. So, we'll let that play. Once again, um, we have some continue to be. We'll talk about 5 minutes. In 15 minutes, 9:15, we'll start. So get to a place. You got to get to your car. You know what I'm saying? Get to that safe place. Get to the closet. Anywhere where it's just quiet. And you just hear you. Music, heartbeat, us meditate. Um, Continue to move around and within the community, seeing medical soldiers who deal with a lot of things. Talk to them. And so invite them to meditation Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. And seeing that. Um, This is needed for a lot of people. A lot of people are wanting it, asking for it, trying to figure it out. What the biggest thing I'll say with this is not it. This is going to be um, in the simplest understanding that you've ever brought yourself to. You don't need a whole lot. You just need to bring yourself. You're electronic. You're just a device, and be able to pay attention and stay tuned. You don't need equipment. You don't need the stuff that I got on. And you don't need it. All right. You can desire it. All right. But you know what I'm saying? I'm encouraging people to be you. When you learn these techniques and you surface around and see other people, you'll see spiritual people uh, attributing spirituality in the same manner and going about it almost in the same manner. But everyone pretty much has their own uniqueness, all right, of doing things. The other day, I seen the beautiful red pill. He had his unk, and I tell a lot of people, people back in the day, that unk was more than just a piece of you know a tool. It was it was not more than a tool. It was a tool, but more than what we looked at. And right now, we use it as a aesthetic. Look, I got an unk. But when he blew that sage through that unk, man, that's saying something. Because that unk, that's that oval part right there. That's the female part. That's the uterus. So he's blowing that sage in there. Man, I just said to myself, like, wow, we getting serious with what we know. Because when you blow into it, you cleansing, because that's what sage does. Cleanse. It takes out bad spirits or, bring positive in. So you bring it in, the universe is a universe. You know what I'm saying? And we're not trying to play with y'all about it or anything, but it's just the reality we understand. So um, with spirituality, you get the basics for yourself to understand. Tao, chakras, meditation, different sites of meditation, crystals and stuff like that. You get all that information and then you make that stuff your own. Because all it is you um, once you get the basics and begins, you start seeing what peace is, and you start understanding how to bring your peace to yourself, peace yourself in. Then you'll start working on matters of you know how to better it. So it's almost like you get your car, but it's not all the way the way you want it. You know what I'm saying? So we go put rims on it, this, that. Same thing with spirituality. You make that what you want. You gonna be statues, leg bar, shikme, and Beset, and you know all the goddesses and gods and stuff like that. Do you? That's your. It's ours. You know what I mean? But with me, I keep it within myself. The basics, just the need of course, my incense, my candles, my water, my crystals, all right? The five elements, all right? So we got earth, water, fire, wind, things like that, right? You being the fifth element, all right? So we're gonna go in. It's 15, not 15. So like I say, your mantras, that's the next one. We'll go with the mantras. You have different hand positions. Remember I told you, your different hand positions, your body positions, where you place your crystals. This is a signal to your spirit because you're sending the body sending an indication to the spirit that I'm communicating with you. The body sending a spirit a communication to the universe, to the realm, to your ancestors. I'm communicating. This is what I want you to know. Okay, so we'll go in. Take a couple of deep breaths. Hold it. Slowly let it out. So you're letting the heart know that you're about to perform. Hold it. Let it out. Don't do anything uncomfortable. And at this time, you should just be position yourself where you're comfortable. so that when you go in your realm, you're not too heavy on your legs, too heavy on your knees, something that's gonna make you feel uncomfortable or bring pain to you. Because when you start feeling pain and you try to meditate, it ain't gonna work for you because you more vision in your thought process of the pain that you feel. Right? So put the pain, make sure your body's in a good, comfortable position so that when you go in, nothing's stopping. The body's not stopping you from experiencing your inner body and getting the communication. On three, we'll go with our Tao, breathing in. One, two, inhale, and on. Um, 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 2 more times. One more time. Um, and at this time, you should feel a little relaxation in your upper shoulders. Places that you're not relaxed, you can focus in on to intentionally make them relax. Relax on your cheekbones, make them relax. Relax on your facial. And if you're not hearing your heartbeat or feeling your heartbeat, that means you need to shallow your breathing on your own, stop your heart, and keep it basic, making sure that your body is not shaking, moving, and let it be natural. You don't have to hold your breath all day. Just hold it, breathe, hold it until you get your heart vibrating. Those of you that have your heart vibrating, you can feel it, you hear it. Stay tuned into it. Listen to it. Count your vibrations, count the thumps. When you find yourself shallow in counting your thumps, that means you're going into your realm. Once you're in your realm, you consciously need to manipulate yourself not to go to sleep, but to operate in that realm. If you're a beginner, like I told the others, don't expect all stars and this and that. You might see some colors. You might have trouble keeping your eyes closed. You don't want your eyes wandering. Focus. Something new for all the class. Imagine the doctor at the eye optometry, you know, getting the eyes exam, and he tells you to focus on his finger, and he puts his finger right towards your nose, and that's kind of what you want to do with your eye. The reason your pineal gland is in the middle of your forehead. If you feel yourself breathing heavy, you have not relaxed your body. Your body's still tense. You're still agitated. Focus yourself on relaxing if this is you. What that's telling you if you're agitated is how much you are in a continuous ball of frustration and stress and energy. And if you're able to channel that energy within a little ball within yourself and your power, you bring your power to you. If the irritation and irritability and you're not able to sit within yourself at a quiet palm, that means there are outside things that are preventing you, irritating you. And it's almost like an alert system. It's a good thing for us. But not every time we have to be alert though. Understand? Once again, slowly come out. Try not to make too many fast movements, especially if you've been sitting in your legs. Take your time, stretch, come out. Let yourself just breathe slowly. You'll know. Don't feel like you went in long enough. Feel a little stiffness. I need to come out. Okay, we did a good 15 minutes, and that's good. That's real good. That's solid as a group. All right. Let's talk about some things. One of the things that so I met a soldier today, and going through a lot of things. Um, Never want to say that it's ever tough on any other person than it is on any other person. You know what I'm saying? We all bear the brunt of our issues and things like that. Um, I think that the difference when you're a soldier, when you're in the military, is the stigma and the stereotype that we live by um, for a long time. Hello, 20 years ago, close to 20 years ago, you wouldn't tell nobody that you got PTSD or you got a mental illness or anything like that in the military because then you probably would, 9 times out of 10, you wasn't going to be a successful leader or they weren't going to promote you or anything like that because they thought you had a problem. Until we started understanding what PTSD and so many of us started deploying, people started having 5 and 6 deployments under their belt and stuff like that. And prominent leadership commanders, generals and stuff like that start stepping forward and casing their issue so that soldiers could come forward and stuff. And that was a good thing. Um, Today, though, I feel that we still don't have a problem. I mean, still have a grasp on mental health, PTSD, and everything like that because and one reason I see it is definitely because of this pandemic. Um, I myself find it kind of hard to go to somebody and sit on somebody's couch um, and they went through the pandemic just like I did. You know what I'm saying? So we all have a wealth of mental illness at some point, some percentage, I should say. I'm not saying that nobody can fix somebody else, or nothing like that. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that at this point in time in our age, I think because we are smarter, evolved as a human being, understand more of ourselves than we did, you know, 20, 30, 40, 50 years ago. Um, a lot of us have been able to tap back into the ancestral and historical um, ways of doing things that either ourselves reincarnated or people that came before us was successfully be able to do and use it at a high level, you know what I'm saying, and function. So, young man, you stated something. Said, "Yeah, somebody told me I need to work on my shadow work." I said, "That's good, because at least you understand it. At least you have a direction, and that is you have shadows. I think there's so many things and ways that people talk about shadows and things like that. And the only way I can explain to people what shadows is, imagine you dancing on your wall. Like now, if I can dance on my wall, I would see my shadow. I would see my shadow. So you have a lot of these layers, and it's just layers of you. You know what I'm saying? Inside you. So multiplicity. I don't know if that was that movie called Multiplicity, but you have so many personalities of you. And the one example I definitely use is my mother being bipolar schizophrenic. So I attribute to she has so many layers and of her, like we all do. And you just look at your zodiac sign, and I imagine it like this: each one of them zodiac signs, each one of them is is a piece of you. You're a piece of that zodiac, all right? And so, uh, if you look at the fact that how we communicate with each other and how you communicate with your same zodiac sign, the similarities that you have with another Virgo, this, that, whatever. Dr. Brother C.L. Smith Freeman brought it up real uniquely when I was learning from him was smell. Virgos, if we smell something, say we're going to eat something or whatever, we're going out to eat, and say somebody go use the bathroom, we pass like, oh, it's gonna take a while for us to go eat because that smell is resonated on us, and now we're gonna go. We ain't gonna want to eat real quick. That's true. That's real. That's for me. Well, as soon as he said that, I was like, yeah. All right. So you also have them attributes in the other zodiacs because you are that. But we didn't got so attached to this body and what this is and the desires it holds that we forgot about our metaphysical zodiac signs and what they attribute to our spirituality and our soul and stuff like that. So um, the shadow work is you identifying all them characteristics of you, right? The good, the bad, the ugly, all of it, the crazy, right? The spontaneous, the this, and some of us just don't use them because some of us just we're not that. I'm not. Uh, I'm more of a planner, right? Than I am spontaneous. Can I be spontaneous? Yeah, depends on what it is. You see what I'm saying? So we all have these things, but we attribute to our specific sign. Naturally, I would say. Um, you'll know when you are working on outside of your sign. What's this? I attribute it to how you communicate with the other sign. So how do I communicate effectively with a Capricorn, Pisces, Aquarius, and all these other signs? So do I have problems with? Do I have issues with? Or can I communicate with them effectively? You know what I'm saying? Can we manage with each other in these realms and stuff like that? And if you can, well, all of them, then you're showing yourself. You know what I'm saying? You're showing yourself that supreme understanding level, leveling you up into your higher nature, your higher vibration, your higher frequency. We talked last week about you meditating some things that you want to look and focus on in the chakras. And your chakras, you read up on your chakras, your seven, and you see what they um, what they administer to, right? So if my crown chakra ministers me to my inner being, my knowledge, my perception of my God, Godship, and all that, then I'm rotating that. Them the things that I'm operating to look towards, look for, or bound in. Right? Confirmation again. He says it's coming. My Diaz, the 13 Bravo, just hit. It's okay. Um, hope you looking, Diaz. I don't know if I should have said your name. Appreciate you, though. Came to you. So, purpose. I always want to state anything I do. And tell me, come on, purpose. What's the purpose? You see us. You see me. We ain't all outraged. I ain't chasing kids around. I ain't screaming at the computer. Very peaceful. A lot of peace. And we got so much anger in our world today. You know, you and I both know that. So people like us can spread this information and spread this understanding and get it to our wealthy young folks out there who are um, doing the most. You know what I'm saying? And we can't be mad at them because it's us. Man. I always say we the example, we the leaders out there right now. If I know I used to be in those streets and how I used to operate and all that, and I'm here today at 53, then I should be able to communicate effectively to these young people. And we see you good, do you, man, hard, go hard, work hard, play hard. But you don't have to hurt each other. We don't have to be the most savages, and we don't have to, there's a way of doing it where that, you have fun and you're not killing yourself and you're not or killing or harming anybody else or putting each other in harm's way or being disrespectful to society. You know what I'm saying? we was doing that. We was going out partying just like them, having a good time. Some of us had guns up on our t-shirts and all that just to keep it. But we wasn't, you know what I'm saying? We wasn't trying to not have a good time. You know what I'm saying? It seems like today young folks are trying to go out there to be destructive and not and destroy a good time. You see, it's crazy. I don't get it. But well, I do get it. I need to stop saying it. Us step forward, settle our babies down, each and every one of them. No, you can't. You can't grab somebody else's kid, but you can grab your own. And if each and every one of us grab our own and attune to it, you settle down and talk to them and let them know, hey, this ain't the only thing. This ain't the only way. I need you. I need you for the future. You know what I'm saying? You don't know it yet. You know, can't talk to them. You don't know it yet. Yeah, you 15, 16, 17, 18, and you're doing the most. But at 30, 40, you know, you society needs you. You know what I'm saying? Society needs you right now. So many young folks, we getting to a point we ain't even procreating. If you acting savagery out there in the streets, and between 20, to each his own how you do it, but between 20 and 30, you're supposed to be populating the earth. You can't be populating the earth. You out there being savage and stuff, doing, laying with everybody. You ain't even try to have kids and stuff like that. That's what society wants you to do, not have kids. So you can not have kids and be near robots in and people have robot kids. Society wants a simple way. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you how society wants. Society say it's gonna get what it want, whether you like it or not. So it's gonna let some of you some of us demonstrate people just go on and kill ourselves or push out, you know what I'm saying, or take us out because hey, yeah, whatever. Or you confirm naturally in right on your own way. They don't mind you what you practice as long as you ain't killing nobody, hurt nobody, not stuff. Practice what you want to practice. Cool, you say it. But if you don't want to conform, it's cool. We got these little robots and stuff that can kill people. I'll tell you, we give people robots, man, for kids. Man, you go to appropriate for 9 months, and then we're just gonna pop up a robot for you here and come bring it to your house and make it seem like you got pregnant on that. We'll give you. I'm sure I'll tell you, our society is amazing. It can make incredible things, make you think, yeah, especially women. Let me show you something. I promise you, some women out there are like, if you can design a way where I ain't got to carry that little mug for 9 months. Trying to tell you something. And some of them gonna be like, oh, little Johnny. Little Johnny ain't came out. Nobody. I tell y'all, man. Wait till you wait. Tell about 10 more years, man. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep not wanting to be you. Keep wanting to go to the doctor, to these plastic raggedy surgeons who want to cut this off, add this. Keep doing that. And we're gonna keep telling ourselves, as long as we get the percentages are going up, nobody want to look in the mirror and say, I love me. I love that dude. Hey, matter of fact, let me pull this back right here because I got to see his forehead. Did you know I love your forehead? Mm, love you, dude. Love your little chest too. Don't you dare go put some syringe in your chest and so you can get it. Let it age naturally. See what I'm talking about? There's some of those people that still exist like that, but you have a lot more on this earth, and it's just the sad truth. Man, I don't give a damn. I don't go put a shot in my booty so my booty will be big. Go put a shot right here. Put scars up under here so I might be able to sit up here. I don't give a damn. Free will, not throwing stones. Well, I kind of am. I have to be real because I look at it as the hurtful thing I think behind all of it is to me is I'll I'll build on my accessories and stuff. I'll build on them, but I don't think I have the authority to change it. That's just me. I don't have the authority to manipulate this to the point where it ain't what Almighty, what I'm saying, Most High prescribed for me. You know what I'm saying? I look at it like imagine imagine you and your spirit, there's a classroom. and it's a spiritual classroom. You up there with Almighty's professors, a counselor, somebody, right? And they architecting your body and all that stuff. What you're gonna come out to, and this is your face, and they showing you this you a birth, this you a this adolescent, this is a toddler, this at what. You know, okay, well. And then you come through and they whitewash your ass anyway, because when you come through, that's what the moon and stuff, all that's going to you come through. So you forget. But you get in and then you wake up and you remember. Watch this. On my seeing you, on my all the spiritual realm, seeing you come down there, seeing what you supposed to look like and all that stuff. You boom boom, they tracking you looking good, da da da. And all of a sudden, 1918, you go and you say, tell the doctor, I want to be this, I want to look like this, man. Totally different with the spiritual realm and all that. It's like, I'm just being honest too. And then now you go change and you come out, and you look totally different. I have a question. Do you think the spiritual realm and Almighty, when they see that person that looks totally different, be like, I mean, because imagine what you would do. Say you had a friend and they didn't tell you they're going to go do plastic surgery and do all this stuff. And you seen them then, and then you come back and they look totally different. And they say, hey, Sean. Wouldn't you? Be honest. I'm just being honest. Wouldn't you? Like, oh, what's that? Oh, it's such and such. Like, man, for real. Now, see, some of y'all can't generate that because y'all don't correlate yourself as the Most High, more Almighty, thinking like that. Why not? You think like that? Almighty think higher than that. 10 times, 200 million times higher than that. Because what's it? Already knew you was about to go do that. See what I'm talking about? Already. So if Almighty already knew y'all go, some of these people, what we gonna do, Almighty be like this. Because I'm sure he got his angels right there still. Y'all know how I just keep it simple. Almighty, look at this. Who won that bet? I told y'all he was gonna do that. I told you he was gonna switch it up. I told you she was gonna switch it up. Angels be up there like, man, Almighty always win. Because the angels got powers too. They just don't see, you know what I'm saying, as far and can't do as much and all that. So they trying to bet against Almighty, all that, you know, they Almighty fun. He fun dude. I promise you, fun, female, all that, whatever Almighty is, I guarantee it. Gotta be, because look at the hilarious people he put on this world. We some hilarious people. So I know it's just be like, I bring these things up because more and more of our young ladies, and we're teaching these young women to not love themselves. And when we teach ourselves to not love ourselves, is when we start, that's when the big issues for all of us start. And we not look at the big picture of it because can you imagine how many people don't love themselves? People, I'm talking about leaders. I'm talking about presidents, ministers, people fighting wars. You know what I'm saying? How you know that Putin over there ain't doing all this and other, you see what I'm talking about? Because they don't love themselves. So I don't love myself. So you know what? Pump everything else and everybody else. Come on. Wasn't that what we was worried about with Trump? And I ain't throwing Cat Daddy under the bus or nothing like that. I'm just saying, people was like, Trump, our president? Oh, hell. We're going, oh, no. Because we just knew Trump. Man, come on, man. So I'm talking about? So I'm talking about? Dealing with people, when they don't love themselves, you find, what's the risk factor of somebody not loving themselves? Putting everybody else at risk? Come on now. When you don't love yourself, you go up in schools and shoot them up. when you don't love yourself, it's hard for you to love and protect and care for somebody else. So parents wondering why some police officers wasn't rushing to go save their children. What am I gonna save your kid for when I don't give a damn about my damn self? I can't love your kid, want to protect and serve for your child. Man, and I heard it somebody say, well, them the ones you want, the ones that ain't scared, fearless. No, you're not paying attention. You're missing it. You're missing it. Those folks to sit up there and tell you, I love myself so much. I didn't go do that because I was scared. No, you were selfish. See, people that don't love themselves, that's a big trait right there, y'all. Almost number one. Selfish. Wouldn't give you on fire, wouldn't even piss on you, wouldn't spit on you. Selfish. Okay. Why? Heart not. The heart ain't doing nothing. Why the heart ain't doing nothing? Because everything outside doing everything. Don't need no heart inside. Everything outside do. My porn not, oh, what? What you just said? Yeah, my porn doing everything for me. My booty shaking music doing it. My Turk shorts doing everything for me. Old girl doing everything for me. My music out here doing everything for me. My drugs doing everything for me. What you talking about? I got everything out here doing everything for me, folks. Yeah. How that working now when it's all said and done? Because it don't last. See what I'm getting at, y'all? The superficial stuff is just, ooh, okay, I drove my new car. Okay. How many times you drive that one to keep you feeling good? You can sleep and lay in all that you can do it. But how long does that feeling last? Do you lay on your bed and be like, man, that Porsche boy making me feel good right now, just sleeping on that. Yeah, no. The thought of having it or whatever, how long that lasts? Now you got it. What's next? 2.0, 5.0. How we are. When- If you go within yourself, and I got to leave on this, so no, we don't. 5 more minutes, 6 more minutes. If you go within yourself, I promise on everything you love. Let me show you something. Let me show you something. Transparent. Ain't got nothing to hide. People like friends, man, Sean, put something in your house and get some furniture and da. Man, let me tell you something. I got my little room, my TV, my bed. I'm comfortable. Mama got her TV, bed, rug. She ain't got step on that. We not bothered by none of that stuff, man. My son got all his stuff. I ain't got nothing in this living room. I'm sitting in the living room right now. I ain't got nothing up in here. Because I'm not in that life of trying to impress anybody right now. Putting my life back together right now. You see what I'm saying? And I'm taking my time with this because them outer things, and I know I could have been and went and got me a new car, newer than what I got. I don't go nowhere enough to go get an, the upgrade I want. The upgrade I want is just for shit. You know what I'm saying? I said I did that. All right. And right now it ain't necessary for it because I'll do it. I'll go enough places and I'm around places where I already know what's gonna happen. Hey, I'm out to sleep in the car if I want the car to stay clean and stuff. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I got haters, but so I'm just relaying that uh, when you go with there, you truly allow yourself a chance to visit who you are and admit multiple personalities and differences about you. Um, you too will be able to bring out the best in you. Man. People are amazed, flabbergasted right now. You know, some of the things that I've been able to do, and I'm not always have it. Man. We might not have the same unique uh, talents and beauties, but more than we know, more of us do than we know not. But a lot of us just won't tap into ourselves. Um, takes practice, takes hard work, dedication, and you just take love. It takes love, man. It takes you loving yourself and loving what you do. You know what I'm saying? You out there doing it at a high level. These people love what they do, man. I love watching people who love what they do to show you, man. I love this. I eat, sleep, sing, basketball, singing, astrology, coaching, mentoring. You know what I'm saying? So when you see a lot of people, you say, you know, I like going unscripted. I like being able to jot things and come to my mind, and because I understand how the spirit works and the wealth of energy that I can bring, and anybody else can. It's for all of us. You know what I'm saying? Just need us to know that it's for all of us. And at this point in time, I think we're gonna do it. We're gonna be we getting there, y'all. We getting there because people starting to see themselves. People starting to want to look in themselves in the mirror, and that's all we asking everybody. Look yourself in the mirror. Are you being the best person you can be? Not is he, she, they being the best person for me. Am I being the best person for myself? One. And once I find myself, my attributes, the next thing, and this will be the next session, is um, when we come Wednesday, we'll talk about being transparent and honest and ways you can do that, getting through the interior of shame and people mocking you, laughing at you, and calling you crazy. Whatever. You have a unique power that can kill that and all that stuff. You um, just gotta meditate. I promise your spirit will protect you because your spirit will show you. Your spirit, your spirit will help you transform that into a psychological warfare for yourself. Because let me tell you something. If you got people out there that's coming at you telling you you ugly, you this, you that, you did, they're pretty much telling you about themselves. You just have to sit and listen. Don't get upset. Don't get mad. Just let them like, mm. And when you catch the word, you go like, but I ain't ugly. Mm. But I'm not narcissist. But I'm not selfish. And you listening, be patient with them. And then just look at them. All the things that they sending to you, categorize them things and then thank you. Say thank you. And then analyze them with the same energy. I encourage people today. You didn't hear a lot of things. Proof in the pudding. I always say that, man. Light gonna come to this. Light always gonna come in dark, man. Darkness always gonna come to light. Always. Right? So look at these things. Look who's been doing what for a year, and look who's been doing what for a year. That's how we do it. All right? I don't argue with nobody. Nothing, man. We're gonna keep pushing, baby. Come bring the best out of me. Kill 'em with kindness, Sean. I love y'all. You ain't loving yourself, you know you're wrong. But I know about everybody on my channel. I know you're loving yourself, right? Once again, I these videos and all this, make sure you helping me with the standby. Don't be an innocent standby. be a standby that functions with the way we need to start doing things. You see people out there misusing our videos. I don't do no cash out. I ain't out here asking for money. You see me. This is who I am. This is me. All right. And bringing it raw like this, I'm keep trying to go live. This is my piece wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because it keeps us from getting stole from and manipulating and stuff like that. Because we honestly, there's so many of us out here that want to change the perception on how we look at the world. We want to change the way what we've been taught, what we've been restricted within ourselves, right here. Right? And we just want to open and get you unrestricted, take you outside that box so that you can figure it out for yourself, man. Or bring you out the level. You can figure it out for yourself, or you can stay connected with the box, and you can do both. Because that's what I'm doing. I'm doing both. I believe in our systems. I just don't believe in a lot of people in the systems. And that is showing me system work. It's the people that want to stop you, people that don't want you, don't want your type of people. Now I ain't gonna help you, yeah, mess with your insurance. And now I ain't gonna help you mess with your mortgage. I ain't, see what I'm saying? Because these people, because I know what I've done. I know I just shot it down. I'm already a Mason. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to go through your lodges and all that. And they see that. Man. I didn't cross the sand. You should be able to let me get a free pass, man. Shit, I didn't cross these burning ass sands, y'all. This hot ass sand y'all done threw at me and doors and all this stuff you can close and stuff like that. So, and you know what I'm talking about. So, still here, still functioning. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna keep moving, but understand, totally understand. Hey, I'll tell anybody that anything I've done, said, or whatever. I know what I was doing. Uh, I know the repercussion, consequence, cause, and effect, and all that. All right, but many understand too. I wasn't coming with no, ill intentions of against the principles, against the laws, against God, and all that stuff. Working with it, we just going in a different fashion, different approach. All right, um, and I believe we're getting respect, and I think that I think any and every folks body that's supporting, because I support energy that's positive and people that are positive, and we on the right stream. I don't care what you practice, what you preach, what gender, what religion. That's secondary. That's secondary. First is how do we get along down here? That's first. So to do that, we have to put aside our individual institutions that have this prescribed and this and that, so that we can't say, well, I can't mess with you because you did, so I can't mess with you because you did this. No, I can agree to disagree, but we can agree on that. Can we function together on some magnitude? That's the importance. That's the importance. All right. So I'll leave you with that. Thank you guys for session 4, Monday. And we keep pushing. Wednesday will be the next session uh, between 8 and 9. All right. And if I back it up, I'll post it. All right. Appreciate you guys. Love.